Hello story lovers, welcome to FolksAndTales, your one-stop channel for stories that inspire and lessons that last. Amina met Kayode at work, handsome, tall and dark, her absolute dream man. When he turned in her direction and smiled, she felt weak in the knees. She fantasized about both of them together as a couple. Go and say hi to him already. He's not a snob. He talks to junior colleagues with respect. Lydia, her office bestie, encouraged her. Please, go and shoot your shots. She continued, so you can finally start doing some real work around here instead of being far away in La La Land. She said jokingly. What if he rejects me? She asked nervously. Amina, reject you? Did you look at the mirror before coming out today? Every girl in this office wish they were you, including me. You are beautiful with an amazing sense of style. He will be over the moon that you said hi to him. Believe me, she assured her friend confidently. Okay, if you say so, she replied, still unsure. At the close of work that day, Amina stayed back. She already knew Kayode's schedule. She knew he was amongst the last people to leave the office. So when almost everyone had gone, she waited. Immediately she saw him leave his office, she hurriedly ran towards him and tripped herself. Before she could hit the ground, she felt his strong arms holding her firmly. Thank you so much. I'm so clumsy, she said, staring at him and smiling. It's okay. I'm just glad to have been here to make sure a beautiful girl like you did not fall, he replied, returning her smile. Silly me. Please forgive my manners, she said, extending her arm. My name is Amina Badmus. My name is Kayode Bamidele, he said, shaking her hand. None of them seemed in a hurry to pull away. I know it's late, but I was wondering if I could buy you a drink to appreciate you for saving me from a nasty fall. Kayode smiled, impressed by her boldness. He told her that they should go for the drink the next day, as he was too tired to be good company that night. Amina went home happy. That night she dreamt of how she and Kayode got married and had 3 beautiful children. She woke up with happiness and took extra care dressing up. After all, she was going on a date with her man, she told herself. That evening, true to his word, he took her to a fancy restaurant. They had the most amazing time. Amina was literally over the moon. Her smile was radiant and she was so happy she literally glowed. He made her feel special. That night, he asked her to be his girlfriend. She wasted no time accepting. The next day at work, she told Lydia, I told you, didn't I? Now, you have to buy me a drink, because if not for my encouragement, none of this would have happened. At least, not in reality, she said, laughing. I know. That's why I brought this little gift for you to tell you thank you, she said, handing her friend the little box. When Lydia opened it, there were a pair of lovely earrings. Lydia put them on immediately. Nice doing business with you, she said, laughing. Soon enough, everybody at work knew about their love affair, even though they tried to keep it on the low. One day, Amina asked Kayode, Babe, why do we always go to my house and not yours? While they were lying on her bed, I told you, my love, I'm still renovating, he answered her. You've been asking me this question every week for the past 5 months, he said, getting irritated. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just curious. Plus, you've not even taken me to see the renovations that are going on, she said sadly. Why show you the work in progress when we can go there when it's complete? He said, getting angry. It's all okay. I'm sorry I doubted you. Please forgive me, my love. I just wanted clarity, she said, tickling him, trying to make him smile. 2 months after this conversation, something Kayode had not put into consideration happened. His pregnant wife and son came to the office to visit him. Immediately the boy saw him, he shouted, "Daddy!" and ran to him. Amina looked in absolute shock. She stared at him and his little family hard. She hurriedly picked up her bag, ran to her car and drove home. When she got home, she cried her eyes out. Kayode had made a fool out of me, broken my heart, wasted my time, and made me a clown in the office. I won't let him get away with this. I will teach him a lesson he will never forget in his life. He has messed with the wrong girl, she vowed bitterly. She went to her family's voodoo man. "It's been long since I last saw you," he said, smiling. "I've been busy with work," she said softly. "So, what do you want, my little girl?" he asked her gently. "I want to teach someone a big lesson. Take his will away from him. Let him do my bidding only," she said bitterly. "Consider it done, my child. Go home and watch what will happen." Before she got home, Kayode was in front of her gate, patiently waiting for her like a lost puppy. "I am so sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me," he cried like a child. "Please, it's you I love. I have packed all my things and I'm here to be with you. Please take me back," he begged, kneeling down. "I forgive you," she said, smiling. "Come, let's go inside, my love." From that moment, Kayode came to her house. He cleaned, he washed her clothes and underwear, and even made her meals. Even when she mockingly reminded him of his family, he would blank out and say he didn't remember having any family before her. She was so happy with his response. She toyed with the idea of sending her voodoo man more money. One day, Kayode's mother called. All of his calls had to be on loudspeaker as per Amina's request. "Hello, my son, how are you?" "I'm doing okay," he replied like a zombie. "Are you sure?" she pushed. "Yes, Mama. What could possibly be wrong? I'm okay." She sighed. "I had a very bad dream about you, my son. It felt so real. I just had to call you and make sure you were okay," she said softly. "I'm good, Mama. Thank you for calling me. Now that I know you are okay, I can rest easy now. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to pray. I'm here praying for you. I love you," she said. Before Kayode could respond, Amina dragged the phone from his hand and ended the call. She looked at him with fire in her eyes and said, "Don't ever pick your mother's call," she warned. "Yes, my love," he responded lifelessly. A week after Kayode got the call from his mother, he started acting strange. At night, he would sleepwalk to the main door and start banging on it. "Let me out," he would whisper. "Please, let me out." Amina started getting worried. She went to her voodoo man and told him about Kayode's behavior. "It seems someone is trying to free him. But fear not," he reassured her. "I am not a high-ranking voodoo priest for nothing. There's nothing I can't fix. Go home and don't worry. I have renewed the medicine. It will be at your command." The priest reassured her confidently. That evening when she got home, Kayode had made dinner. "Come and eat," he said, sounding and looking like a zombie. She sat down and had her meal, told him thank you, but she was uncomfortable in her own house. That night, Amina had a very disturbing dream. In the dream, she was being pursued by a sharp, long-toothed creature. She ran very fast and gave the creature a huge gap. When she woke up, she was sweating, and Kayode was not by her side. She heard a large noise at first. She thought it was armed robbers. Then she heard the cries and the pleas. "Please let me out," Kayode pleaded and cried. The next day she had the same dream. The strange creature with the long and sharp teeth pursued her again, but this time it came a bit closer than the night before. On the 7th day of her having the same dream, the creature caught up with her and bit her. Amina woke up feeling a sharp pain in her arm. When she went to the bathroom and turned on the light, she saw it was the exact same spot the creature had bitten her. It was bleeding, and the wound was big. She cleaned it up and put some iodine she had in her first aid box on the wound. Trying as hard as she could not sleep. She was so afraid. How can a bite from a dream manifest in this present reality? She needed answers, and she needed them fast. The next morning, she saw Kayode packing his things hurriedly into his box. First a bite, now Kayode was leaving. What's really happening? She kept asking herself. Bracing herself, she walked into the room on the bed, sat on the bed, and asked, "What are you doing, babe?" Kayode turned to her with hate in his eyes, his pain, confusion, and rage clear in his expression. "I am not your babe," he said in a low, dangerous voice, "and I am going back to my family." He added uncertainly, "If they will still have me," he said in a whisper. "Now get away from me, you witch," he yelled. The pain in her arm did not let her rest. The pain seemed to increase and take her energy. So, she calmly walked out of the room, allowing him to continue his frantic packing. Even if she knew the spell binding him to her was broken, there was absolutely no need to cry over spilt milk. She went to her voodoo man and showed him her arm. "This one is far above my abilities," he told her, shaking his head sadly. "I can't help you. I am sorry," the voodoo man said, bending his head low. "But do you know anyone who can? The pain is getting unbearable, and the wound is getting bigger, and there's this awful smell coming out of it. Please help me," she begged again. "There is absolutely nothing I can do to help you," he told her forcefully and turned his back. She got up and left. Kayode went back home like a prodigal son. Immediately he got home, he saw his mother holding his 4-month-old daughter. He burst into tears as his son ran up to him shouting, "Daddy, where have you been? You were not there when mommy went to the hospital and brought back a baby home. And you missed my birthday," he shouted brokenly. "Then mommy was crying and praying a lot, and grandma came to stay and take care of us. I missed you, Daddy. Daddy, please don't ever leave us again," he begged. "I won't," Kayode cried. "I promise I won't ever again. Please forgive me." His wife just stood looking at him like a stranger. "Please forgive him, my daughter," his mother pleaded. "I know the pain you've been through. Please forgive him. Just look at him, looking like a big fool. You don't need anyone to tell you he has learned his lesson, and this nonsense would never happen again. Please, my daughter." "Yes, I have learned my lesson. "Please forgive me," he pleaded, holding his wife's legs and begging, "I promise I'll do anything and everything to make sure you forgive me. You and your children are my world." "Your world, you say?" His wife spoke with venom in her small voice. "Still you cheated and brought the devil into our lives?" "I know what I did was foolish, but I am sorry, and I am willing to fight and earn your trust back. Never will I look outside anymore." Kayode's mother stepped in and pleaded once more on her son's behalf. "Please, my daughter, I can only plead on his behalf. Nobody can tell you what to do because you feel the pain alone. So, whatever you decide, I will support you completely." Sylvia, Kayode's wife, decided to forgive her husband based on the fact that everyone should be given a second chance. Kayode prayed over his family like never before. He did that for the next few months. The Lord healed their marriage and made it more beautiful. Meanwhile, Amina kept wandering from one voodoo priest to another, looking for a solution to her injury that kept increasing in size. She couldn't sleep anymore because the strange creature with the sharp long teeth kept waiting to laugh at her in her dreams. Amina hated her life. All of her friends had abandoned her. Even family rejected her. The smell of the hand irritated her, and the company where she worked fired her. All of the voodoo priests she had been visiting were useless. Some of them refused to meet with her. Others deceived her pretending they could help, but collected her money and disappeared. One day, as she was sitting outside her gate, a group of Christians were sharing pamphlets and sharing the word of God with people on the street. They walked up to her and asked if they could share a word with her. It had been so long since she had company. She agreed, wondering why they were not running from her smell. They shared the word of God with Amina and encouraged her to be devoted to God. She thanked them and started a new life, talking to God. She prayed daily, and one day she went looking for a good church to attend. Amina had never been to a church before, but only knew voodoo houses and native doctors. She changed her lifestyle and started to forgive those who had offended her. 6 months later, she observed the injury on her hand was gradually healing on its own. Amina's friends started coming back to her, asking her the secret of her healing. She replied, "Vengeance is the Lord's. As soon as we forgive people of what they have done, we get to have peace, love, and healing amongst others." She fell in love with the Lord and became a carrier of the gospel. 2 years later, she got married and had her own beautiful family. She felt peace and happiness when she knew God. I learned that retaliating and avenging for ourselves without forgiveness will lead us into great danger. What about you guys? What are your thoughts on this story? I would love to read all of them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, story lovers. Again, this is FolksAndTales. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment and share this video with other story lovers. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we upload a video. We'll be uploading intriguing and captivating stories multiple times per week. You don't want to miss them. Until my next one, peace and love.